Steve Frank, it all started designing medical equipment. Then you got into medical research. How rewarding were these two ventures for you?
I really enjoyed designing the medical equipment, and I learned an awful lot about physiology and medicine while I was doing it. My only regret was that some of the times I felt like we were applying too much technology to too much of a primitive medical therapy. But getting into the research end of it was phenomenal. That's what supplied me with the understanding and the knowledge that I used to make the products that we're here talking about.
Let's talk athletes.
Okay.
Okay. Getting fit, staying healthy is the key to it all. If you want to be a top contender in any of the sports, what are the basic keys that you perceive in achieving these two areas?
Well, there are a lot of keys in achieving that, but the areas that I specialize in are how to return people to health and how to keep them from becoming injured. And that's what the gels and the products that I have are focused on. They allow you to exert yourself heavily without cramping, get the most lubricity and use out of your muscles. And should you damage something, they'll get you back on the court or on the field faster and better. You'll get a complete repair, and you can do this without taking lots of drugs. You can do it naturally.
Stay away from the drugs, but
Right.
let's find the panacea. And the research I was doing on your products, they seem to act as a panacea for everything that we're going to discuss later today. What is the impact of keeping everything in check?
Well, if you get a good environment for the muscle to function in, and you have your tendons well supported, then you have a better opportunity to exert yourself heavily and not get an injury. If you have a situation where you're overusing something and you help to return it and keep the repair going while you're not on the court and working, you can keep your body in a better condition, better shape. And that's what's going to get you the longevity in any sport. It'll keep you in the game longer.
Well, let's talk about extending oneself. Certainly, fatigue is a major factor to go for the gold.
Right.
And we have gold in tennis too, Steve. It's a major factor to go beyond the point of exertion many times.
Right.
But your body gets torn apart. Muscles get stretched, injured, torn at times. What is the key to reacting to these muscles as soon as you know you've been exhausted?
Well, we actually have a product specifically for that, and it's supposed to be used before and after exertion. When you put it on before exertion, it increases muscle lubricity, lymphatic, and blood flow. And it also gives you some ability to push through pain barriers so you can establish personal bests and really go. But also it has herbs in it that contribute to the process of keeping you from getting cramped and allowing the lactic acid to be flushed out afterwards so that you recover from the activity better. So put it on before and you put it on afterwards, you transition into the activity better, you perform better, and you recover better.
We know today that there's a strong propensity to get into natural foods, into organic foods. Your products are all natural,
Yes.
herbal. What impact does this have on enhancing our lives? Maybe not as an athlete, but just life enhancement.
Well, that's a good question. We have a lot of customers that use the products simply to enjoy their bodies and living in their bodies more. As we get older, we all tend to find that we get aches and pains and issues and problems that have been caused by years of misuse. And these products actually help you to relax your body and get the most out of them, from waking up with a stiff neck to just stumbling and banging yourself into a wall and hurting your elbow. These things happen every day. We have one particular product that's for back and neck pain. And the combination of herbs that we use in that is designed specifically to relax the skeletal muscles, to relieve the pain, and to get the nerves to settle down so you can break that inflammation cycle. We have another one that's good for legs called Leg Relaxer for dealing with leg cramps. And all the herbs that are in that are specifically chosen to deal with those. We have one called Bruise, Strain, and Tear Repair, which is terrific for repairing any kind of damage that you get, breaking up bruises, fixing ligaments, twisted ankles, knees, tennis, elbow. So all those things have specific products that are targeted towards them. The reason we do that, Kaz, is because most people aren't herbalists. They don't know what natural products to use. So we figure out what the solution is that will address the symptoms, fix the cause, and help the body to heal itself. Then we assemble all of the constituents that they need to do that and put it in the right thing. If you have a problem on your elbow, we'll put it in a gel so you can put it on your elbow. If the problem's in your stomach, we'll put it in something you can drink so it goes to your stomach. So we get the right combination of constituents to the right place in the right way, and then it works. I like to think that it's a tide that is turning, and it's starting to come in where people are starting to turn away from surgery and braces and appliances and drugs and looking more towards where we came from, 50,000 years worth of human evolution working with the plants. And so the solutions that we have now, I think, are guiding us back into a direction where we can actually meet the needs of our aging bodies with natural means that are found that have been used for thousands of years. They're usually less damaging, they're certainly less expensive, and a lot of times they work better.
Steve, how can our viewers find out more about the products and how can we get them?
Well, you can find out more about them from the website, www.mynaturesright, that's RITE.com. And you should be able to find us on the web by just Googling Nature's Right.
I'm still nursing this slightly infirm thumb with a sprain, and the product is helping.
I'm glad to hear that. As long as you keep putting it on three times
a day,
as
4
long
weeks.
as you put it on, it'll keep the repair going.
Great to see you, Steve.
Thanks for having me.
joining us.
Appreciate it.